San Francisco, California, this is the Rock and Roll Geek Show. This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name's Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today's Thursday, October 30th, 2025. It's 3:40 p.m. I'm on this cruise ship still, the Country Cruise. I believe this is day 4 of the cruise. We got, we're on a ship day on the way to Nassau, Bahamas. Yesterday we were in Key West, and the seas are a little bit rough here. I'm not sure. I think we're kind of off the coast now of Fort Lauderdale, and then going to take a right to the Bahamas. But I think we're kind of hanging close to the coast because the seas are pretty strong, and the boat's kind of rocking a little bit. But yeah, but I think we'll make it. Chad is playing at 5 o'clock p.m. tonight, or this afternoon. This will be our last time playing. Earlier today, I went to see this band play by the pool called Dirty Grass Soul, and they were so good, man. It was unbelievable how good these guys were. They had the audience going. I saw them play on Monday night as well, and they closed with the singer started playing fiddle, and I said, man, that sounds like War Pigs. And then they went into a country version, kind of a bluegrass country version of Black Sabbath War Pigs. These guys were something, man, something else. It makes me feel I got to go back to class and learn my craft a little bit better, because there's some guys out there that are pretty fucking good. So today I'm going to play an interview that I did with the bass player for that band, Dirty Grass Soul. We did it in the Rendezvous Lounge, and there was something going on there, and so there's a lot of background noise. I hope you can hear the interview over it. I apologize, but there's nothing. I don't have time to try to clean up the audio and all that stuff. But listen closely, put on your headphones, and you'll hear us talk. The guy's name is Lance Watson, and the guy's a super nice guy. They're from the South somewhere. You can tell by his accent. I mean, I have a hick accent.
North Carolina.
Oh, all right, she's in there telling me it's North Carolina. Thanks. So here is the interview with Lance Watson from Dirty Grass Soul. Thanks for listening, friends. I'll close out with a Dirty Grass Soul song as well. Thank you for listening. rockandrollgeek.com is where you can find this show. Send me an email, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. Please keep the donations coming, because without your donations, this show would die a horrible, putrid, stench-filled death. You can find all the ways to donate at rockandrollgeek.com. Hit the donate button. My favorite way is Venmo, at Michael-Butler-11. Here, without further ado, here is the bass player for Dirty Grass Soul, ripping bass player too. What is your name again?
Lance Watson.
Lance Watson from Dirty Grass Soul. You guys were so... I hope you can hear this. There's a band playing in the background. They were supposed to be done. This guy's not getting off stage, but I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to get off stage either. No. You guys were so good, it made me want to quit playing bass.
Oh, come on.
Man, you guys were good. Where in North Carolina are you from?
Shelby. I'm originally from Hartsville, South Carolina.
I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, nice. My wife's got family there, but I moved to Shelby in the early 90s playing music with a band, just a power trio. And
power trio, what kind of music? Rock and roll?
Rock, jazz, funk, just everything.
And you were a bass player?
Yes. And then after about 10 years, I picked up the mandolin and played in a straight bluegrass band for 4 or 5 years. And then I got the itch to get back and rock out.
Yeah.
So I never stopped playing the bass, but I decided to get back with some guys and start playing bass again full time.
Were you an original member of Dirty Grass Soul?
Yeah, me and Kevin actually started the band in 2011.
Kevin's the singer?
Yeah. We started in 2011 and slowly got everybody else. It's been a few different members come along, but me, Kevin, and his little brother Chris on banjo.
Banjo player. That guy's a ripping banjo player too. Who's the guitar player?
Tommy Smith.
He's a badass too.
Yeah, he's been
the
a
whole
few
band's
other bands.
badass.
Well, I appreciate it.
First night you guys played, you closed out with I heard the singers started playing fiddle. I go, man, that sounds like War Pigs.
Yes.
Sure enough, went into Aussie medley.
That seems like a crowd favorite.
Yeah.
We usually don't play it on a rowdy night. It's highly demanded.
Is everybody in the band rock music fans or metal fans?
Yeah. We all love rock and roll. I mean, anything good. Good old country, rock and roll, bluegrass. It's basically progressive bluegrass.
Who's your bass player that you grew up idolizing?
One of my favorite, the one, and I got to meet him a few years ago, was Mel Sacher from Grand Funk Railroad.
Oh yeah, that guy's a badass.
Their live performances, and I always said, if I can make one person feel like I feel when I hear him play bass live, then I'm
yeah, you guys are a little like Grand Funk in the party band. Like.
Yeah. I've always just him. He's always balls to the wall. Just you hear the bass.
Yeah. The bass stands out.
Yeah.
I'm in one of the other bands I'm in is a cover band. We play all 70s hard rock, and we played with Mark Farner.
Oh, nice.
First gig we ever played was opening for Mark Farner, and
that was awesome.
He had a cooler full of beer backstage. It was taped shut. It said, "This is Mark Farner's beer, don't touch." Of course, everybody opened the case and he drank all of his beer while he was on stage.
Of course, that's usually how it goes.
And the drummer that was playing for him was Ted Nugent's drummer,
nice.
Cliff Davies.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I was in the airport one time coming back from a cruise with my family, and I had to get on the airplane and go back up to Illinois to play some shows. And as I was coming off the ship and was waiting for one of my friends, I had a 4-hour layover in Charlotte to get back on the next one to go. I was standing there and I seen somebody walking down. I was like, man, that looks like Don Brewer.
Oh yeah.
And then behind him
and Mark Farner don't like each other.
Yeah, and then behind him was Mel Sacher. I was like, what? I was like, Mel, and he's looking at me like, who are you? I was like, dude, I'm just a fan. Fangirling out right now, but dude, you're one of my heroes.
So that bass you're playing is Fender Precision?
Yes.
What is the year of that? You know the year?
That one is a 08. I've just beat the crap out of it and put Curtis Novak pickups in it. He winds his own pickups and they sound so great. But I got a 74 Jazz. I would love to play. It's just too heavy for me to jump around and dance.
Oh, the Jazz bass heavier than the P bass?
Oh yeah, that P bass is light enough to where
I got a 66. I didn't bring it out here.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't either.
I noticed you. Were you going straight through that SVT?
That one was just a back line they had here. I have an SVT with the two head and everything, but I just don't even play it anymore because
too heavy to carry around. You're playing a Sans amp on the ground.
Yes, I am. And
is that the main amp?
Yeah,
but that doesn't have power amp in it, right?
Well, it's got Phantom. Just a Sans amp.
But that's not enough to power a cabinet.
No.
So did you go through the SVT into the cabinet?
No, the cabinet, the actual Sans amp has the output for that too. So actually, it went into that. They got a signal. Another went to the amp, and I play a back. Since we went to wireless, I have a backbeat.
Yeah. Say what a backbeat is, because I have one of those.
Yes, I got two of them because I just love them to death. But once we went to in-ears, then when first show we played, everybody's like, man, it's great. And I was like, man,
can't hear the bass.
I can't
I'm used to
feel the
air coming in my back.
Exactly. So I got a backbeat, which is the old school ones I like better because there's knobs.
Right, that's what you were wearing.
Yeah, it's just something about the size of a cell phone now.
But it weighs about as much as a 6-pack of beer.
Yeah. But right on your back, you plug into it, and every note you play, you
pumps your back.
Yep, exactly.
It's weird.
And
it's crazy.
And with that, I don't have to have my bass in the ears as loud because you feel it.
Did you have that on tonight or today?
Yeah, I wear it every show. To me, that's like leaning against my amp.
I stopped bringing it because I'm playing a Hagstrom here, Hagstrom Swede, and that thing weighs a lot. It weighs about 3 times as much as that keyboard.
More weight.
And it hurts my back, so I didn't bring it. But.
Yeah, that's why I like that P bass because it's light, and I can, if I drop it, not a big deal. That's like my beater bass.
And is that the only bass you play? Or
that's the only one I really tote around with. Like I said, I got
your traveling bass.
Yeah, I got a bunch at home. Yeah, I got a 6-string.
6-string bass?
Yeah, I played that for a while, but then it's just one of those things.
What's a 6-string? Is it tuned like a regular guitar? Or is it?
Well, it's tuned like the middle strings are like a bass, but then you have a low B and a high C.
Oh, okay.
So you can it stays in.
Yeah, I wouldn't know
octaves.
where to begin playing one of those.
Well, it's one of those that you really got to. You can't drink a lot and play one of those because you lose where you're at.
Yeah.
You know, so you just got to really concentrate.
You ever play
more.
5-string bass?
Yeah, I like those too, and I like the low B and all. But usually, if you're playing a 5-string, you need active pickups.
Why is that?
Because the low, it's hard to pick up the. Yeah, it doesn't. Just passive pickups don't seem to pick up the low.
Right. Yeah.
And I like passive pickups because you can get more tone. You can work more tone.
Right.
And I'm a tone guy. Yeah. You know, it's a whole different. When you go to active, then you just can't have quite as much tone. And I love tone in a bass, so. You know, passive is the way to go. They just cut me up. You know
I saw somebody in the audience that had a T-shirt on. You got all Dirty Grass Soul fans in the audience.
Yeah.
And it had like a character of the band, and you were playing a stand-up bass.
Yeah.
You play stand-up?
Yeah, I do. And we actually not as much live because it's hard to really get the sound good with the full band.
Oh, really? Was you picked up in that thing?
I just got one of those, like, I think it was the Fishman.
Right, yeah.
And it just clamps to the bridge.
Right.
And, you know, it's just 2 little flat pieces. But it's hard to really get, and once you get a drummer, it's hard to really play the stand-up. You know what I mean? So
when you play live, whenever you guys are on tour or playing locally, do you ever use an amp, or you always just go direct to the
I also have one of those Phil Jones amps.
What is it?
It's a Phil Jones.
What is that?
It's the one I have. It's got 8 5-inch woofers in it. Might even be 4-inch. I'm not sure. One of my friends that passed away, his wife gave it to me. But it's just small, compact, and then the head's like 350 watts. It's little and that thing will. I mean, you don't need to cut it up much.
How big is that thing, size-wise? Like a combo?
The cabinet.
It's like a 410.
Yeah, but it's little. No, this thing, the cabinet is, I mean, about the size of a suitcase, just a little bitty thing. And those 8, 5-inch woofers in it. Somehow Phil Jones figured out how to get a lot of sound out of little woofers. It's crazy, but it sounds great. You know, I know you're not trying to. You have a PA, so you're not trying to push that amp to be loud in front, because then they'll cut you down to PA. Yeah. So I really like to give them a blank canvas to.
I'm just learning how to do that because I've been playing in punk rock bands and rock and roll bands, and I'm used to blasting from behind.
Exactly.
But with the country stuff, you got to be way quieter.
Yeah.
At least in Chad's band, you guys are a rock and roll band, pretty much playing country songs.
Yeah, I do.
But with Chad, you got to turn way down.
Yeah, and that's the thing I realized when I had my SVT rig, that you won't really like to cut it up and feel it. When you do that, the sound man
they
cuts you down in the mains, and if I'm just giving them a signal, it gives them a blank canvas to then really.
That's probably the hardest thing for me to get used to, is playing quiet on stage.
Yeah, it's harder for me too. But with in-ears, I can cut everybody up, and it feels like, we even have ambient mics to where it opens the room up, or where we're playing, to where you can hear
so you can hear the crowd,
all that.
That's the hardest thing about in-ears, is not hearing the audience. That's why some people take one ear out, one out.
But me have one on both sides of the stage, and just have one just enough where you can hear it. It's
so
not
you feel like you're in a room.
Yeah, it opens up a little bit. So I like that.
All right, friend, thanks for doing this. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Dirty Grass Soul.
Yes.
If you've never heard Dirty Grass Soul, they're so good. It's crazy.
We're just a bunch of country boys playing music.
That's right. That's what it's all about. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Awesome.
I try to mind my own, and I do my best to walk the line. Oh, but by Friday night I get wound up tight in the neon lights that get me every time. Well, my hands, they started shaking, and my blood, it runs ice cold, and I can feel a rambling fever deep down in my bones, yeah. Well, I got a wild side of my white, and sometimes it's more like two. again. Well, there's a million ways a man can live, and I'm well aware that mine might not be the best. I just play the hand I'm dealt till me and Jesus have to figure out the rest. So you can sit there on a Facebook and cast your sticks and stones. I'll use them for the foundation of this stage I'm singing on. 'Cause I am what I am, ain't never gonna change. I was born to be a wild one, more sinner than I'm a saint. Got a heart with no border, you'll never fence me in. And I ain't proud of everything I've done, but I do it all again. Well, I do it all again. I'm a saint. Got a heart with no border, you'll never fence me in. And I ain't proud of everything I've done, but I do it all again. Well, I do it all again. Every single thing, yeah. Well, I do it all again. I mean, maybe not, Andy.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.